Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho, and I've got another Walking Dead video for you all today. This one is actually going to be over a pretty interesting topic, and it's something that fans have been discussing a little bit lately on this idea. More specifically, it's the subject of, is Chandler Riggs leaving The Walking Dead? Now, many news articles have came out with this already, but one specifically that I am going to be covering is from comicbook.com, and they actually decided to post an article on this idea as well. To begin, the article states, fans have always complained about Carl's antics on The Walking Dead, but no one can deny how vital the character is to the show. Even at his most difficult, Carl's actions directly drive Rick's decisions. Many would argue, especially comic readers, that Carl is actually the focal point of the series, not Rick. Even though the latter is leading the people, the show acts as a coming-of-age story about a boy in a broken world. According to Chandler Riggs' father, the show might not keep true to that sentiment. In a cryptic Facebook post, William Riggs, father of the Carl actor, thanked The Walking Dead's cast and crew for the past 7 seasons. The post has since been deleted, but here's what the text said. 7-year contract completed. Grateful to AMC, cast and crew, the Walking Dead fanbase, and especially Chandler for always being 100% dedicated. Whether it was getting up at 4 a.m., working in the freezing cold past 2 a.m., leaving his friends and carefree kiddo behind, scrambling to make up missed schoolwork, he has done it without complaint and always made me proud and amazed to be his dad. The article then goes to say, while he doesn't say Chandler is leaving the show, it sounds a lot like a goodbye. This is the kind of thing actors say when their show ends or their character is killed. The timeline for this post also adds to the speculation as the 7th season of The Walking Dead wrapped up production on Friday. Pair this with the fact that Chandler recently announced his acceptance into Auburn University, it definitely seems like his time is up. That's basically where the article ends, but I found this to be extremely interesting, and it really makes me wonder what is going to happen with Chandler Riggs, and what will the result be in the show with whatever option he chooses. One thing I want to point out though is that the article makes it seem like Chandler said he's going to Auburn University, and to my knowledge, I think I saw it on Twitter or somewhere, Chandler was just posting about Auburn accepts him. I know the majority of you guys know this, but I'm just making sure when a college accepts you, that's basically giving you the option to go there or not. They're saying we will accept you if you decide to go, but if you don't want to go, that's an option as well. So I just wanted to point out the fact that in this article it makes it seem like Chandler already said he's going to Auburn, but in reality Auburn is just saying we will take you if you choose to go here. Honestly, this idea could go either way. Instead of looking at it in a way as they just finished up season 7 and Carl could have potentially died, we need to look at it in a way of they just finished up season 7 and his father is really proud of him, therefore he decides to make a Facebook post of his dedication and doing all of his schoolwork and all of that. For example, I know my mom posts stuff on social media just like this. It's just one of those things when you accomplish something, your parents are really proud of you as well, and they want to share it with other people. So it could just not be a death post and more, I'm proud of my son post. If Chandler Riggs is graduating this year, this makes even more sense because if you think about it, this is that big milestone that the father wants to talk about. It's not like he's going into his sophomore year, and if the father would have said this in his sophomore year, it would lean more towards the idea of a death post because it's not a huge milestone. I mean, you are making it another year, but it's not like you've made it throughout school and high school, and now you're finishing that and about to do whatever you want to do with your life. So for me, it's making even more sense that the father is just proud of this milestone and is finally talking about it and giving his son credit because he knows that he worked hard throughout high school and with his acting, and he just wants to compliment him on that and just say how proud of him he is. Although Carl could die in the show, that's definitely a possibility because we all know Chandler Riggs doesn't do the most amazing job at acting. I mean, I love Chandler Riggs, he's an awesome guy and everything, but when it really comes down to it, he is not the best actor we could have for that character. If only he could just work a little harder on his acting and take some more classes, I feel like he could improve, but that is a weak spot. However, I don't know if it's weak enough for them to kill off his character. In the comics, Carl is a big focal point, and it feels like if Rick dies, if Rick ever does die, they can transition the focus to mostly onto Carl. Now, if that was to happen in the show in the future, Chandler Riggs would definitely have to be a better actor, because a lot of people won't put up with sort of bad acting when they're used to having the amazing Andrew Lincoln playing as Rick Grimes for their main character and main story focus. Now, like I said, I don't mean this in a rude way, because Chandler is an awesome guy, I like him, but it's something I just had to be real with and let you guys know how I really feel. Anyways, these are my thoughts on the subject. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like on it, because that always helps out an absolute ton. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.